Hey guys, welcome to Backyard Beer Brothers. My name's Rory Doherty and today I've got another Australian beer to try today. So this one I'm pretty keen on and it's called the Double Nectarine Sour from Reckless Brewing Company. Now, I'm not sure, this could be the first beer I've had from these guys, but sounds familiar. There's a beer advent calendar I used to get from Beer Cartel and they may have had one in there. But I've said it many times before, I'm a mad fan of sours. If they're done right, they're awesome. So fingers crossed this one's a good one. And she's looking pretty good. Man, so this one comes from New South Wales up in Bathurst. But what are we looking at? Boom, we do have like a hazy, could say nectarine-ish colour there. White head. Not so carbonated, but the head is sticking around. It does have like a very sharp tart sour smell. Not getting too much fruit though. But enough of the look, enough of the smell. Let's get into it. Cheers, cheers, let's roll. Wow. Man. Damn! Damn! It is good. It is good. It doesn't have like a lingering sharp, like it's not sharp at all. It's actually sweeter than I thought it was going to be, but it is sweet and sour. But it has like, and it's not bad here at all. It's got like a tinned peach taste to it. Damn. It is tasty. It's also got like a thicker mouthfeel. Contains lactose. Bam, that's what they're getting it from. What does this say? It says, enjoy every which way. Life's just peachy with the pinpoint acidity and juicy tart properties of this eye-popping double sour. Sweetly nuanced with a lively entry and a what pleasing fruit zing to the finish. We've raided the orchards and doubled down on the nectarine to make this a highly neckable number that will refresh and cleanse your palate like freshly squeezed fruit. Yum. Bam, that is pretty good, but nectarine maybe not, and you know, I think I've said in the past, you know, maybe I'm not a connoisseur. We've actually got a nectarine tree just out here, so smash the nectarines, but it's still good. Don't know what tinned nectarines taste like, but delicious. And it's a unique flavour. I actually haven't had a sour that tastes like this before. And it's not one of those ones that's just like acidity to the max. That is hella sessionable. As you can tell, I'm almost finished. So to tell you a little bit about this beer, it comes in at a 375ml can, 6% alcohol, and the untapped score came in at 3.76. And I tend to lean towards agreeing with that. That is good. When I found out that the brewery was up in Bathurst, I was like, man, I should have had that Bathurst picture up here. It is something I think I need to get into. Like, you know, motorsports are huge over here. What is it, the V8 supercar's massive. I suppose I probably should get into it more since, what's his name? SVG, Shane Van Gisbergen, the New Zealander, took out Bathurst this year, kablam. But I actually did have an awesome experience, maybe last year, I think it was last year. One of the bros, he works for BP, and through BP, they're one of the sponsors of the V8 Supercar series over here. And we're up in Gold Coast when it was happening. So he reached out to see if he could get some free tickets through work, and they ended up being able to hook him up with some tickets or passes that also included hot laps on the actual Gold Coast circuit as well. So we were up there and hit me up, we decided to go along, and there were sort of different cars that people were going in, but the group that we were with went with these brand new Mustangs. I was like, fuck, this is sick, bro. And then you weren't allowed to film anything as you were going around. Jumped in with the guy and he was like, oh, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown. Basically, they restrict us to 120 kilometers an hour, so we won't be able to blast the straights as hard as the supercars or as fast as this car can go. And it's kind of like, He goes, but what that means is I'm going to try to keep it at 120 k's the whole way. So we're going sideways around these corners. Dude, it was an awesome experience. You know, you sort of come out going, fuck, I've got to get myself a supercar. But no, I can see myself getting into it. We've got, what is it, Phillip Island as part of the supercar series over here. It's here in Melbourne. Fuck, it's miles out of the city though. It also reminds me of when I was a kid growing up in Wellington in New Zealand. They had this race called the Mobile 500. And that was epic because it actually blocked off a huge amount of the city. But because it blocked off so much of the city, I think that was one of the reasons, they used to run multiple categories of cars on the same circuit. So if you look it up, you can see these old, what were they, the R32 Nissan Skylines. In the same race, they've got these like super old 80s BMWs, and then you've got these like terrible hatchbacks. So it was an awesome race. And I actually was looking into it not so long ago, and one of the rules they had was if there was a crash in the first 2 laps, they would restart the race. If there was a crash after that, they wouldn't restart the race, they just had to keep going because it was going to take too much time to do it again. But yeah, then they sort of upgraded a couple of parts of Wellington. One of the bridges they used, they turned into a pedestrian bridge, boom, destroyed it. Sad times. But back to this. Awesome sour. Questions. Would I buy this again? Shing it. I don't know if I'd buy it individually again. Limited release. If it was part of a pack, I'd buy that. Buy it on tap. I'd buy it on tap. Would I buy it as a gift? I think I could buy it as a gift. I just think it's an awesome example of a sour. Like, it has proper fruit taste. That fruit taste came all the way through to the end. It is sour, but not sharp and lingering. I don't know if I said it. It's 1.8 stated drinks, 6%. Overall score, I think I might have to go with 8.5 with this. This is an awesome beer. Awesome beer. 8.5. I think that could be the highest score I've given so far. Oh, well, let's go with it. 8.5. Bam. And with that being said, if you've made it this far, I think we've come to the end, so thank you very much for watching. Feel free to hit the like and subscribe, and as always, I hope you have a good one. Cheers.